to round out the top 5. Niedermeyer Vollering, Kimberly Lecourt, Marlon Russer, the time trial world champion in 9th place, ahead of Niewiadoma of Poland. But what a race it was, and what a fabulous result for Canada. They pull it out the bag, you know, in so many different sports as well, Canada. They're a small nation with a fabulous sporting heritage, and they have done it here. They have a world champion in Magdalene Valier. What a way to deliver, Brian. She just kept it so cool.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. She might be too cool at the end. There's a lot of anxious looking around, and you know, she did the bold move at the bottom of the climb. Yeah. We haven't seen any attacks for victory at the bottom of the climb. You have to say the favourites marked each other out, and you know, it's so pleasing to see some of this young talent.
Magdalene Valier, you are world champion today. You were on a cloud of your own.
Yeah, I was really, the girls believed in me, so I believed in myself, and I really committed to going for it. I prepared well, so I knew I was on good form, so I just tried and told myself I didn't want to have any regrets, so yeah, I don't. Yeah.
You knew you had to take off on that final climb. You knew you had to make your effort there.
Yeah, I knew I probably wouldn't win in a sprint against Niamh, because she's so strong. So, and we were both really committed to this break, working really hard. And then I saw that she was fading a little bit, so I told myself I just have to go all in now and try something. And it worked out in the end. Yeah.
This is your second professional win, and it's the World Championship title. Can you believe it?
No, I don't believe it yet. No, for sure not.
You do it 1 year too early, because it could have been in Montreal, but you do it in Africa, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to do it here, and it's I mean, with the Worlds next year in Montreal, it's perfect. Yeah.
But honestly, did you ever dream of this day?
Yeah, well, yeah, I've been dreaming about it for a while now. Yeah, it was a big goal of mine this year, and prepared really well for it, did altitude, and with my coach, we knew this would be a big goal, and then with the team, we focused on it. So it was my dream to win it, and I guess it's true now. So it's crazy.
Un mot en français pour les spectateurs francophones. Ça représente quoi? Vous êtes championne du monde. Magdalene, vous êtes championne du monde.
J'arrive pas à y croire encore. Ça va prendre un peu de temps, je pense, à réaliser, mais c'est fou. Genre, ouais, c'est fou.
J'y avais toujours cru finalement.
C'était un rêve, mais des fois, c'est tellement imprédictible, puis il y a tellement de filles fortes, donc j'ai été dans les bons moves, puis la chance était avec moi aujourd'hui, puis les gens aussi, donc ouais.
Très belle équipe avec vous. Profitez bien. Bravo.
Bravo indeed. Well, 14th place last year in Glasgow. I guess you might say that gave us a little window into what she could achieve. And right now, tears of disbelief. She better believe it, Brian.
We always call it back for one shot. We should lift her up, no?
Shall we lift her up? I think they want to take a shoulder high to the podium. Don't break her, for goodness sake, Brian. She's going to be a defending world champion next year.
No, it was good. We could see that Alison Jackson was riding a little bit today, and this was the reason why. You know, it's one of these kind of outsiders. There's a few riders in here that have targeted this one. 14th in Switzerland last year, and but this is a little bit of a surprise. You know, we're talking about the major contenders. Well, they just left it too late, and we just seen Randy Ferguson at the back there, the commentator there, Canadian. There he is. Randy does all the commentating and throughout all the World Championships.
Speaking to Prince Albert and, of course, Monsieur Laportillon. And now time to gather her thoughts, because she's going to be taking it to the podium.
Yeah, a whole new experience. Big difference between winning in Trophy Palma, Mallorca, and winning a second ever pro victory here at the World Championships, and arguably one of the annual, best races of the year.
Well, the arguments were ringing down, as you can see. And to be honest, you were best maintaining your strength for the very final climb. You predicted it, Brian. You said it might have to be decided on that, but we didn't think it would be the breakaway, and it was.
Look, we came across the finishing line for the last time, and it was still doable for the favourites. But it's just the way that the roads. You have to have something left in the legs, and if you haven't got it and you're following others and they start looking at each other, which they did, and you have to put yourself in it to win it. And she did. Valera's just put herself in a winning position, and same for Fischer-Black. The two of them rode great. Mavi Garcia, well, she was always going to be the weakest in the climb. She's got a bit of a kick come the finishing line, so it's been a successful day for Spain, but history made by Canada and New Zealand, first ever elite road race in the women's event, so they can both be very happy with their performances.
Look at that big smile as well from Garcia. Any medal is a medal.
Well, that's what you look at when it was 3 and then they became 5. And then they started looking at each other. 3 is a good number because it's 3 medals.
medalists, absolutely spectacular. As it was, Valliere brought it home in just such style. Such a modest rider as well, but there'd been a long plan to get her here. She talked about her altitude training. Sometimes your dreams come true and your plans come together. What a way to do it, right here. One continent swapped for another. We will, of course, be next year in Montreal, as you have heard. She's Quebecoise, bilingual, and boy, oh boy, did she deliver something special today. Absolutely magnificent. We wait for her to receive her well-deserved rainbow bands, and of course that gold medal here. confirmation of our results. Minute 34 blanketing the top 10, but Magdalene Valliere is indeed our champion. Congratulations to her. Well done, Canada. Got any more secrets? We shall see the Worlds next year. That was just brilliant. Kind of puts me in mind how Canada, of course, made the steal at Kitzbühel last winter. That was something very, very special as well. It's been a privilege to indeed call it for my friends in Canuck.
Dès que tu peux, hein, dès que... Ouais. C'est pour ça qu'il est ici.
World Championships in Kigali. Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue à la cérémonie protocolaire des championnats du monde de route UCI 2025 à Kigali.
Ikaze kuri mwese muteraniye hano, tubaye ikaze mwese mudukurikiye, tubaye ikaze mu birori byo gutanga ibihembo ku bakinnyi bitwaye neza muri shampiyona y'isi y'amagare mu 2025 UCI Road World Championship iri gukinirwa ahangaha i Kigali.
A smile for every medal. That's what you want. Fabulous, and what a great champion we've got as well.
Awards ceremony of the 2025 UCI Road World Championships Women Elite Road Race. Cérémonie protocolaire des championnats du monde route UCI 2025 course en ligne femmes élite.
Hagiye gutangwa ibihembo ku batsinze muri shampiyona y'isi y'amagare mu 2025 mu bagore Women Elite Road Race.
The medals and jersey will be presented by Monsieur David Lapartien, UCI President, and His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco. Les médailles et le maillot seront remis par Monsieur David Lapartien, président de l'UCI, et Son Altesse Sérénissime le Prince Albert II de Monaco.
Imidari n'imyambaro igenerwa batsinze igiye gutangwa na bwana David Lapartien, perezida wa UCI, ndetse n'igikomangoma Albert wa kabiri wa Monaco.
In third place and winner of the bronze medal representing Spain. À la troisième place et vainqueur de la médaille de bronze représentant l'Espagne.
Umwanya wa gatatu n'umudari w'umuringa yegukanywe n'umukinnyi ukinira Espagne,
Margarita Canelas Garcia.
And just look what it means. I keep saying, Brian, it should be described as rose gold. That was so well earned.
Well, it equals the best Spanish ride in this race. It was 2002 when they last won a bronze medal, so this is the only second ever medal in these elite women's championships, so that's why she's happy, that's why Spain's happy, that's why she was smiling across the finishing line. This equals the best ever for Spain.
Silver medal representing New Zealand. À la deuxième place et vainqueur de la médaille d'argent représentant la Nouvelle-Zélande.
ku mwanya wa kabiri n'umudari wa feza yegukanywe n'umukinnyi ukinira New Zealand.
Niamh Fisher-Black.
She has done it. Niamh Fisher-Black makes it count for New Zealand. Apologies for the Irish spelling of her first name, just defeating me momentarily. But yeah, Niamh, of course. And yet again, more history, Brian, and the silver medal.
Yeah, it's a lot of history now with New Zealand's first ever elite women's medal ever in this this category. So, you know, she has to be really happy. She came close, but making history for New Zealand, but there can only be one winner.
À la première place, championne du monde UCI et gagnante de la médaille d'or représentant le Canada.
shampiyona y'isi yo gusiganwa ku magare n'umudari wa zahabu yegukanywe n'umukinnyi ukinira Canada,
Magdalene Valliere-Mille.
Absolutely wonderful. Well, for all our friends in Canada, this must be an extraordinarily special moment. It is for the world of cycling. And just desserts. You had to be brave and have everything else in place, including fabulous support from a great team. Canada never been short of heart, and Valliere showed plenty of that today, and now she's a world champion.
The gifts will be presented by His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco. Les cadeaux seront remis par Son Altesse Sérénissime le Prince Albert II de Monaco.
impano zigiye gutangwa
Well, you've got to get the goodies as well, Brian, but it'll be the Canadian anthem that rings over this fine city.
Yeah, Prince Albert here for Monaco. The start of the Giro d'Italia next year will be in Monaco. Big fan of cycling, of course. It's Prince Albert giving out the goodie bags.
I wonder what's inside.
Goodies.
In a bag.
The Tissot watch will be presented by Monsieur David Lapartien, UCI President. La montre Tissot sera présentée par Monsieur David Lapartien, président de l'UCI.
impano y'isaha ikorwa n'uruganda Tissot igiye gutangwa na bwana David Lapartien, umuyobozi mukuru wa UCI.
Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of our new UCI World Champion, we present the national anthem of Canada. Mesdames et messieurs, en l'honneur de notre nouvelle championne du monde UCI, nous vous présentons l'hymne national du Canada.
Mudufashe nanone gushimira uwegukanye shampiyona y'isi y'amagare mu gukomeza kumuha icyubahiro. Twese duhaguruke mu gihe haririmbwa indirimbo yubahiriza igihugu cye cya Canada.
Another for you, of course. Tomorrow we begin Central European time at 9:35, so a longer day. Let's hope it's just as dramatic. I'm sure it will be. We have had a fabulous Women's World Championship Elite road race today, and we couldn't have had a more worthy series of medalists. They all look absolutely delighted. What a great champion we have, Magdalene